Well, we hear a lot about stress, work-related stress, parenting stress, mortgage stress. Stress isn't just in your mind, it's also from your body, with some expert advice on why we feel stress and, more importantly, how we can handle it. Let's bring in psychologist Dr. Marnie Lishman. Hi, Marnie.
Hi, Tracy.
Tell us something we don't know about stress.
Yeah, stress has become such a dirty word, and I think people are getting a little bit scared of it because they're aware of the psychological and physical health issues that are associated with stress. But I don't think people realise that we're actually made for a certain amount of stress, and it actually can be quite good for us. So it is very motivating. It makes us get stuff done. So without it, we'd probably be a little bit more lazy than we do. We action more things. It also challenges us, and we learn a tremendous amount when we're going through a period of stress and coming out on the other side of it. So a lot of personal growth actually happens. So we're actually made for acute stress, which is over and done with type of stress. We're made to action it and problem solve it and then move on. It's the chronic stress that I think has become problematic, and that's where a lot of the danger lies with health issues and things like that.
Where it can become quite overwhelming.
Yes, exactly.
What are the three biggest sources of stress?
Well, I think if we talk to people individually, it can be anything from moving house, which is a major stressor for people, paying bills, financial issues, relationship conflicts, problems with the boss at work, lots of different little things that go on in people's lives. But I think on average, I think work-life balance is a big one for people these days with their busy lives. How do I work? How do I pay the bills? How do I look after my kids? How do I, do everything in life and care for parents who are elderly? It's a combination of those things. I think financial issues are really big in today's economic climate, and also the what-ifs about that because of the unknown going forward. So a lot of people are stressed about that. And I think people don't realise that it's the daily hassles. So it's all the little things that us busy people do on a daily basis that add up. So it could be, stuck in traffic. What do I have for dinner? Someone being annoying at work. It's the cumulative effect of all of those things that actually can build up to someone being quite chronically stressed if they don't do anything about it.
What are some easy, basic methods we can implement right now to handle stress in our lives?
I think, first of all, if we all just sat quietly for a moment and evaluated ourselves a little bit and said, am I stressed? Am I feeling stressed? Because often our body and our brain are whispering things to us during the day and telling us that we are stressed and we need to take a break. So I think self-awareness is very, very important. Secondly is doing something about it. So once you realise that you are quite stressed, often when you're too stressed, you become very reactive in life and you get into a bit of a spiral. So it's sitting down, having a break and saying, how can I be more proactive in my life rather than reactive? And it might be, where can I take a break? Can I take some time off work? What can I control here? Can I get some support? Should I start exercising a little bit more? What can I do to ease the stress? Because it's often not the stress, it's what you do with it that matters. So I think that's extremely important.
Yeah, but also adding the pressure on yourself as well, that probably adds to the stress, doesn't it?
Yeah, exactly. And when we're stressed as well, we often can't think clearly. So making sure that if you're feeling really overwhelmed and you can't be proactive is getting the right support from a psychologist or other health professional so that they can teach you the tools and techniques that you know to ease that stress.
Yeah, really important stuff. All right, Marnie, we'll leave it there. Thanks so
Great.
much for your time. Speak
Thanks,
to you
Tracy.
soon.